Oh hey everyone, it's your cuddly Kitwana. If you've been a regular viewer of Kitwana's toys, then you already know that I have a pretty big collection of lifelike realistic big cat plush, such as this lioness here, which I showed you in episode number 79, and I showed you the whole collection in episode number 43. And I got a lot of feedback after these episodes, and many were saying they really like the size and the look of these lifelike plushies, but some also noted that they don't like the fact that all of these plushies that I have a molded head, a hard head, which allows for more realistic face features. As you can see on this lioness, she looks very lifelike and very real. And but many people were telling me they don't like that because that makes these plushies less cuddly. So you may ask, are there any plushies that do not have a molded head but still look realistic enough? Well, the answer is there are, respectively there were, but they are pretty hard to find. One of them I have here, and I have to say, in all my years of plush collecting, big cat plushies collecting, this is the lion with the most realistic face that I was able to find that does not feature a molded head. As you can see, the face is completely soft. What we have here is the 2015 WWF /Anna Club male lion plush, which measures around 31 inches from the tip of its paws to the beginning of its tail, and around 28 inches from the nose to where the tail begins. It stands around 15 inches tall, 38 centimeters. Overall length, as said, around 31 inches, 80 centimeters. And this is, well, move over, Grumpy Cat. Here comes Grumpy Lion. Let's take a look at this face. As said, it's completely soft. And you can see the eyes have quite a mean look. They are pretty, I'd say they probably used the very same eyes like on her, which has the molded head, but they decided to fur a bit over the eyes, the eyelids. You can actually roll them up a little bit and reveal the whole eye. That's how they inserted these eyes into his face, and that gives him the mean look. Pretty detailed brown nose, and I really like the whisker spots. And the whiskers look like fiber optic cables. They are a little bit wild, but they are there. I really like that they did not spare the whiskers. And the super soft mane that doesn't go too wild and is pretty easy to care for. You can brush them you can brush the mane very nicely and easy to take care of. Let's take a look at his belly. They used a lighter colored fur for his belly. And take a look at the paws. They did not do any paw pads, unfortunately. That's too bad for this price range. Remember, this plush cost about $250. I've seen it anywhere from $200 to $300. Usually available at zoo gift shops. This is a pretty good place to find him, and upscale toy stores as well. I got this from the gifts up at the Basel Zoo here in Switzerland, but I've also seen it at an upscale toy store. But he has become really rare in recent years, so I no longer saw him in stores. But anyway, back to the claws. You can see he's got three claws on each leg. That's not entirely accurate. The same you can see here on the front legs. He's got two tags. One is inside his left ear. That's a WWF tag. World Wildlife Fund plushies are made in an ethical or responsible way, and no toxic materials have been used for the construction of this plush. And of course, a part of the sales, if I remember correctly, went to the WWF as well. So that all comes with a price. As said, it's worth around $250. Super soft. And look at the tail, which is stuffed as well and ends in a black tuft. The proportions, of course, aren't entirely lifelike, but I'd still say it's, overall this is a very realistic plush. Let's take a look from the other side. You can see the mane. It's very big, almost covers half of its back. You can see for the mane, actually did a bicolor mane. It's a cream and a black, dark black color that they used. And the plush is pretty soft. It does feel very smooth. I'd say even smoother than the lioness here. And it has just the right size for lots of hugs. Hopefully this gives you an impression on how big this actually is. And actually I did not cuddle with this plush because I really prefer these ones a lot more. These are the ones that are in my bed, all the plushies with the molded heads, because they are still 2 steps more realistic than this one. So I had this one on display, and in fact I'm going to ship him out soon to a real good lion friend of me, and I'm sure he will like it as a gift, since we had not seen us during the entire pandemic, and it will still be a couple months until we can meet again. So this will be a gift for a very nice friend of mine living a couple thousand miles away, and I'm sure he will like it. I did not show you the second tag yet, which is here. You can see the importer for Europe from the Netherlands. Handmade in China. Well, of course, all the toys are actually handmade in China. There's very little automated labor, because it's still way cheaper to manufacture them, all the toys by hand in this country, because manual labor is so incredibly cheap. But this one was definitely wasn't cheap. It does feel very noble, very high quality plush. And as said, he's very hard to find right now. So go have a look at zoo gift shops, at upscale toy stores. You may still find him there. It's somewhat similar to Steiff and other very upscale plush brands, but this one is made in cooperation with Anna Club, as you saw it on the tag, in cooperation with the WWF. So I think it was definitely for a good cause when I bought this plush. So there's the answer. Yes, there are realistic plushies without molded heads, but they are very difficult to find, and they do come at a price which is at least as much as you would pay for a molded head plushie. So whatever fits your style and taste, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.